primary children. It's me, Sister Crandall, with your February singing time video. Here we go. First up, we're going to do our spotlight. There are two awesome children in our primary that we are going to spotlight today. Do you have any guesses on who it might be? Here they are. We are highlighting Russell and Addie. Let's go learn more about them. This is Russell. He is 9 years old. His favorite animal are all wild animals. His favorite color is red. His favorite treat are M&Ms, and he is really good at the monkey bars. This is Addie. She's 4 years old. Her favorite animals are a unicorn and butterflies. Her favorite colors are pink, purple, and blue. Her favorite treat is ice cream and snow cones. And a special talent she has is drawing. We're so happy that we have Russell and Addie and all the awesome children in our primary. So fun getting to know some of you each week. This month, we get to learn a fun song. And for part of that fun song, I thought it would be cool if we got to do a game together. And so tell your parents and see if there's a way for you guys to print some of these fun activities that I have attached on the Facebook page. Now, there are 3 pages that you could print, but if you don't want to or don't have a printer or don't want to, that's just fine. You can still do this video without them. But in case you were wanting them, they're available there. Let's start our singing time today with a fun song. This one's called Jesus Wants Me for a Sunbeam. Do you guys know this one? I love this one. It's so much fun at my parents' house when we have lots of grandkids there. All of the grown-ups grab a little child, and when they say sunbeam, we pick up the children really high, and the children spread their arms and legs out like a sunbeam, and it's so much fun. I wish we could do that together today. Sadly, we can't. But maybe you can still make your arms really big when we say sunbeam. Can you do that for me? All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam to shine for him each day. In every way try to please him, at home, at school, at play. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam, a sunbeam, a sunbeam. I'll be a sunbeam for him. Good job, guys. That's such a fun song, isn't it? Because Jesus does want all of us for a sunbeam. I love it. All right, I need your help. I have the name of our next song that we're learning this month. I have it right here, and I need you guys to help me read that. Can you guys read it? Wait, what? Oh my goodness. This is not printed in English. We can't read this! Did you guys know that when the Book of Mormon was first found by Joseph Smith, he couldn't read it? It was written in a different language, and he didn't know what it was. Do you know how he figured out what it said? He used the power of God to translate it. God gave him what's called the Urim and Thummim, which was a tool that he used to translate it, because it looked a lot like this, where he didn't understand it. And it was a problem. So God gave him an answer key. He gave him the Urim and Thummim. And then using that tool, he was able to translate it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to use this tool to translate and find out what our song is this month. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, we are going to use this key to figure out what this says. So the first one is a snowflake. Can you guys see the snowflake over here? It's right there. T. So it's a T. And because we already know what the snowflake is, it's a T. Look, there's a second one down here. We're going to write that. We're right there. All right, what's the next one? We've got a finger pointing down. Do you guys see a finger pointing down over on the answer key? We found it. It's H. So I'm going to put an H right here. And let's see if there's any other fingers pointing down. I don't see any. Okay, the next one is a finger pointing that way. Do you see a finger pointing that way? Right there, letter E. All right, we've got our first whole word here. It's the. Then we've got another E and a T here. And then we've got one right here. Very good. Let's keep going. Finger pointing up. Let's find a finger pointing up over on our answer key. That one is letter G. That's right, G. Making progress. G. We've got a flag here. All right, let's see. Right there. O. Goatee. Goatee? Is that what our song is? The goatee? Maybe. Let's see. Sad face. L. We've got a thumb pointing down. That one's D. The gold. What's this one? With the skull and bones. N. The golden. The golden. That's what we've got so far. Let's finish it up. Flag that's pointed, which is P. And then another sad face. We know what that one is. That one's L. We found that earlier. And then two fingers pointing. It's A. And our last one is this little drop, water droplet, which is S. Now we can read the whole song. The golden plates. We did it, guys! Good job! So parents, this is what is available for you guys to print in the packet that I have on the Facebook page. It has this answer key, it has this shorter puzzle to be solved, and then there's this advanced puzzle to be solved, which is all of the words to the song. This would be perfect for some older children to do. It actually took me a good 15 minutes to get it done, so that would be a fun game to play today on Sunday. All right. I don't know if any of you guys know this song, but this is a really cool song, and it's super short. So we are going to be able to learn this one way fast today. So we're going to do some actions to remember the words to the song. Ooh, this camera. There we go, because I want to be able to see my hands. Sorry. Okay. I want you to be able to see my hands. See them. Okay. Here we go. So the words to the first verse are the golden plates. So we're going to pretend like we're full, like turning pages in the gold plates. Like this, back and forth. The golden plates lay hidden. So we're going to cover them up like this with our hands. Lay hidden deep in the mountainside. And we're going to make a big mountain with our arms. Deep in the mountainside until God, we're going to point up to heaven where God lives, until God found one faithful. Faithful is kind of a tricky sign, but I think you can do it. Can you do this with your hand? Just point with one finger up to the ceiling. Now I want you to point to your forehead like this, and then I want you to switch. And now I want you to make okay signs, and then stack them on top of each other, okay? So we just point to our foreheads, and then we make okay signs and stack them on top of each other. Faithful until God found one faithful in whom he could confide. We're going to put our hand up to our mouth like this, like we're telling someone something. Because God was waiting for Joseph to come and be born and be ready for him to share with him his calling to be the prophet of the restoration. That's what this verse is talking about. God was waiting until it was the right time to bring the church back. And Joseph was ready at 14 when he started his mission to become the prophet of the restoration. So that's what this verse is talking about. So let's start right back at the beginning with the golden plates. The golden plates lay hidden deep in the mountainside until God found one faithful in whom he could confide. You learned the whole first verse. Easy. All right, you guys ready? We're going to sing it with the music. Just the first verse. Let's see if we can do it with the signs. There we go. Start with your golden plates. The golden plates lay hidden deep in the mountainside until problem at all. Good job. High fives through the TV. Don't actually hit your TV. You might knock it over. Don't do that. Okay. Second verse. Let's do the second verse. Here we go. All right. These are the words for the second verse. A record made by Nephi. Got that one? Okay. A record made by Nephi. So we're going to do it like this. We're going to say a record. We're going to kind of put the record together like this. A record made by Nephi. And we're going to shoot our bow and arrow because Nephi was really good at shooting his bow and arrow, and that will be for Nephi. So we're going to make our gold plates like this. A record made by Nephi, written, and we're going to pretend like we're writing like this, written in days of old. And then we're going to kind of like toss it over our shoulder because we're going to pretend like the past is behind us. So we're showing that it was made in days of old. All right? So a record made by Nephi, written in days of old. Now in the Book of Mormon, and we're going to pretend like we're turning pages in our Book of Mormon so gently because those pages are fragile, huh? Now in the Book of Mormon, the story, we're going to pretend like our hands are in a book. The story is retold. Got that? All right, we're going to start at the very beginning and go through the whole second verse all together with the actions. Here we go. A record made by Nephi, written in days of old. Now in the Book of Mormon, the story is retold. Do you guys think you can do it with music? I bet you can. All right. I'm going to play the song for the second verse, and we're going to do it with the actions and the music. Here we go.
Record made by Nephi, written in days of old. Now in the Book of Mormon, the story is retold.
Good job, guys. Do you think we can do the whole song, start to finish? I bet we can. All right, it starts off by saying, the golden plates lay hidden deep in the mountainside. Start with that. Get your gold plates ready. Practice turning their pages just like this.
The golden plates lay hidden deep in the mountainside until God found one faithful in whom he could confide. A record made by Nephi, written in days of old. Now in the Book of Mormon, the story is retold.
Wow, good job, guys. You sang that whole song, start to finish. Good job. I'm really proud of you. Do you think we should sing it one more time? All right, this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna sing it again, and we're gonna do the actions. We're gonna have the music, but we're gonna do it standing on one foot. You guys think you can do that? I think we can. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit so you can see that I'm standing on one foot, because I'm gonna do it just like you. And you can see my kids' play kitchen right there. Move that out of the way. Here we go. So I don't fall and hit it, because that might happen. Okay, I'm gonna start the music, and then we're gonna do the actions, but we're gonna lift one foot up in the air. And then on the second verse, we're gonna lift up the other foot and switch. Got it? Here we go. Hit my foot. Here we go. All right, here we go. Start with our golden plates. Here we go.
The golden plates lay hidden deep in the mountainside until God found one faithful in whom he could confide. A record
Hope you guys enjoyed doing that on one foot. That was kind of hard. Okay, good job. Now you guys have learned the Golden Plate song. And you also learned how the golden plates were translated, because Joseph didn't know how to translate them. He didn't know how to read them. He needed God's help, and God provided a way for him to be able to translate the plates. Joseph did his part and God did his part. And that's what I want you guys to remember, that God will always do his part and he expects us to do our part. We need to do our part with reading scriptures and saying our prayers, going to church, and you're listening to your primary songs, so that's awesome. And you need to remember to be kind to your family. We need to keep trying to be better, and repent. And that's what God expects of us. And God will give us so much help and so many blessings to help us on our way. All right. For our closing song, I thought it would be fun if we could review the song that we learned last month. Anybody remember that? That was a long time ago. The song is Search, Ponder, and Pray. And we'll try it with the actions that we learned. Here we go. You guys remember these? These are a long time ago. It starts with this. I love to read the Holy Scriptures. I'll help you remember. Don't worry. Just get your arms ready to do it. I love to read the Holy Scriptures. Forgot this introduction is so long. All right, here we go.
I love to read the Holy Scriptures, and every time I do, I feel the Spirit start to grow within my heart, a testimony that they're true. Search, ponder, and pray are the things that I must do. The Spirit will guide, and deep inside I'll know the Scriptures are true.
Great job, guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for coming to sing with me. Thank you for filling your homes with primary music. And thank you for being here and for being in our primary. We just love you guys so much. I can't wait to be with you in person someday. Someday we will get there. But for now, it's nice to see you through the screen. Have a happy Sunday. We'll see you. Getting too close to my face.